Is there anything, you would do differently in your journey when it comes down to like the Facebook ad side? Anything you would go back and be like, hey, I wish I would have done this sooner?
Yeah, probably the biggest thing is just not take my eyes off e-commerce, and just realizing that, this is where I'm going to live, and this is the skill that I'm going to master. I feel like because I only really took that decision a few years ago. I've been in e-commerce for 10 years, jumping in and out of many different things, from crypto to blogging. At the point where I was like, okay, well, this is the one thing that I'm going to master. I can't master a lot. This is the one thing, this is my capacity. And then since I took that decision and just grinding on it every single day, funny enough, that's when everything also started taking off. The second thing is, I mean, I know this is going to sound cliche, but mentorship obviously is extremely important. Like you have been a big part of that journey. You've I've followed people like Bobby Pittman, Ryan Dice. Again, as good as they were, they just never made the connection. I feel like it's weird. It's like they taught fundamentals, but not fundamentals I could really visually tie into what I'm doing day to day. Again, Alex Becker, he's had a huge influence over me.
Mhm.
Learned some big principles around him. One thing being muffin testing. Have you heard of muffin testing?
That's a new one. No, I haven't heard that
Haven't
one
you?
before.
So the idea is like, do you know if when you get married,
Yeah.
and you go do the cake tasting, right? So that they don't bake the entire cake. They give you a muffin to taste to see if you like it. So
Mm.
he applies that same analogy in product testing. Obviously, products being one of the biggest needle movers. So instead
Mhm.
of spending weeks and weeks and investing hundreds of thousands of dollars investing in a new product, just bake a muffin and see if the audience market resonates with. Obviously, that carries over with literally just design a product page, don't have the product on it. Or, obviously, without the product even existing, push it out into the marketplace and then see how it resonates with the market. Obviously, refinding clients and doing things to keep them
Mhm.
keep them happy. That strategy has been huge for us. Huge for us as well. Because obviously we used to move a lot slower. Just going back to you, like obviously everything you've taught us as well. And then also like I did say like you taught us a lot of fundamentals and stuff that I can't really pinpoint to. But I must say there's a lot of things I can pinpoint to that you've directly helped me with as well. Hiring a video editor. I mean, something as simple as that. That's something that you just kept preaching to us in the inner circle. And I was like, well, let me try. And I mean, straight away, we improved productivity in creating ads 10x. Of course, more video ads we had, the more success. I mean, video editor is something we started using when I joined your inner circle program back in kind of around the time when I joined, but it was like
Mhm.
late last year. And funny enough, like that's when things really started blowing up, was when we started integrating a video editor. Sounds simple, obviously, and also your copywriting strategies. I mean, I still use them every single day. The way you think about market sophistication, massive one for me was stage one, stage two, stage three replications. The
Mhm.
week inner circle call you had, like literally, that's all I do most of the day. Is just try to find like scripts or brands that I can replicate.
Mhm.
So there's a lot of things that I can directly point to, specific things from ad formats, specific scripts for us to try and replicate. There's a lot of things that I can point that you did directly that contribute to those. Another thing was this was a huge thing was something as simple as your swipe file of gifting angles. Like you'd have those quarterly calls
Mhm.
where you would be like, okay, this is what you guys should be doing. This is the kind of ad concepts you should be running. Father's Day is coming up. Here's 10 angles for Father's Day. All of those would crush for me. All of those angles. So yeah, I mean, I'm just a thank you from my side as well. I really appreciate everything you taught me, and yeah, really appreciate it.
That's incredible, man. It's awesome watching you progress, man.
Thanks,
It's
man.
cool to teach everything, but like, what gives me the most fulfillment is like I'll teach it, a couple thousand people watch a YouTube video, maybe 2 or 3% of people actually apply. And it's
Mhm.
awesome because out of those 2 or 3%, half of those people will actually apply it and stick through it. And it's awesome like talking to people like you who have applied it, stuck through it, and saw the amazing success. And that's at the end of the day is what, I get a lot of fulfillment from, doing this thing right here, which is awesome. I also love the muffin test for Alex Becker because it's actually, I never called it that. I've always told people, specifically a lot of supplement people, a lot of people are trying to get into supplements right now. So I'm like, hey, just go use AI to mock up the supplement, go sell it. And then if you get orders, then order inventory. And then if you
Yeah.
get orders, just refund people and tell people, hey, our last shipment got damaged in transit. Because of that, we're going to refund you, but we will put you on a wait list and let you know when that, particular product comes back in stock. That's always the easiest one right there. And it's
Yeah.
it's an incredibly good cheat code.
Honestly, it's probably I've always tell my friends that try to get involved in e-commerce, that's probably like the most underlooked strategy in e-commerce. And
Hmm.
again, that's stuff that Molly Pittman and them, I think it's because they
Hmm.
were too white hat kind of thing. They're too scared to teach stuff like that. But all I know is like it works. And just from every level you look at it. So yeah, I mean we literally muffins. One of our brands is a like a barbecue niche.
Hmm.
So the thing that makes that brand works is having many different SKUs. That's how we squeeze out LCV. So we literally every single week we have a new muffin test going out, testing a new product. The nice thing about that is the more you do it, the more you get used to seeing those leading indicators like cost to add to cart, little things like that, and you can almost start predicting which products end up succeeding.
That's
It's cool,
good.
cool.
Yeah, I love new products consistently. I think I tell people a lot of that often too as well. Brands who launch more products always make more money.